All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. We are here with this beautiful 2023 G550 G-Wagon. So this was just traded in. It's only got just over 4,000 miles, and it is loaded with every option you can put on this thing. The G550 for one of the last years, 2024, is going to have the last V8, which we have a lot of people upset about that, but the new G-Wagon 2025 is going to have a straight 6 and a 48-volt battery component, so kind of like the E53. It's in a bunch of other cars too, but this particular one is the 4-liter twin-turbo V8, 416 horsepower, 450 pound-feet of torque. It's all the power you'd ever need, and it gets you anywhere you want to go. Very reliable engine. The engine and transmission are virtually bulletproof on these cars. It's got the G manufactured China blue, which is awesome. I think it's one of the best looking colors and definitely one of the most sought after colors in the G-Wagon. You get the night package that blacks out around the fender flares, the front push bar, the emblems all blacked out, the grille, marker lights, and then in the back we've got the emblem G550. It's all blacked out. You've got 20-inch AMG multi-spoke wheels with the Pirelli all-season tires. It's fantastic in the snow, taking it to your cabin, wherever. I went to Austria and have driven this thing in its natural habitat, and I can tell you personally it is incredible. It goes places you might not even want to be, and it will drive on a 100% grade, and it's scary, and 35% sideways. It's harder to hold on, let alone drive. Anyways, and to the back here we've got the LED tail lights, which look really nice. The G550 in black, as I mentioned. And then the rear spare tire is done in the black as well. It is an option where you can have it in silver or black, but with the night package it comes in black. You can even get it done in matching paint to the China blue, which is really cool. Tow hitch tows really well. If you need something that tows and want to do it in style, this is the one. Has 7, almost 8,000 pounds of towing capacity, and it does it very well. It's a very heavy vehicle, so it's very planted to the ground, and you feel very stable driving it. You can drive up Parleys with 23-foot boat, 90 miles an hour, and just feel totally comfortable doing it. Lots of space in the back. Seats fold down. Got a center pass-through, so if you've got kids, need one seat, you can still have extra space, but also still have a seat. Everything up. It just slides up, locks like that. Super simple to use. Power outlet in the back. You got your first aid kit, front license plate bracket, but we don't put that on just yet. The AMGs come with an AMG all-falter box stamp, which is kind of cool.
It goes right here.
Goes right there. Looks like it was never put on.
Sound of money, G-Wagon doors.
Everybody loves the sound of the G-Wagon doors.
Not as close.
Future option that I heard, the new G-Wagon is going to have the same door handles, but it's going to have keyless go. So it's going to work just like keyless go. You put your hand inside the door handle and then tap the outside of the handle, and it will unlock. We've been asking for that for a while, but everybody loved the sound of the G-Wagon handles. They had to figure out a way to incorporate keeping that and also getting keyless go. So that's kind of cool. Expect that. And gas doors on the passenger side. The car's locked. The door's locked, so you can't get in. Inside, one of the best parts. This is the Platinum White Exclusive Interior Plus. So this is the top trim level. You get the diamond stitching, leather all the way up the doors, all the way up the dash. You got your suede headliner. It's just super nice inside. We've got the Napa leather steering wheel. This is a 23, so it has the touchpads on either side of the steering wheel. The black squares are just like the face of your cell phone. So you can swipe up, down, left, or right, and it's also a button. So you can change the design of the screen. You can change the content of the screen. And depending on your mood, you can just mix it up however you want. It's pretty awesome. They've moved cruise control to the steering wheel. You just turn it on like normal. You can select the distance of the car in front of you, hit set, and it does have adaptive cruise control. The 2025, they are getting the steering pilot. The G-Wagon and the GT series, the coupes, haven't been able to get it, and they will finally have it, which is going to be awesome. Frameless rear view mirror. You've got your garage or gate programmers here. Surround view thermistor speaker here. And if you follow G-Wagons, you know the old ones had the metal roof, so it does have a glass sunroof. And they thought there was going to get a panel roof, but I haven't heard any rumors of that, so that would be super cool if they did that.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Nice deep cup holders, so your drinks stay in place, and it's got a designated position for your key. Everything's wrapped in leather, very nice appointments. Everything, the fit and finish on these cars is next level. You've got 2 USB outlets there and an SD card, over 200 gigabytes of, so you can store music, pictures, whatever you want. The ambient lighting really adds another layer of just the ambiance is over the top. Extra diamond stitching down here. It's kind of a leg guard that keeps it from getting all scuffed up. Nice deep cup holders. Got your touchpad up top that controls the screen, and then 2 touchpads on either side of the steering wheel that will control the driver's screen. So these seats are super comfortable. A lot of people don't know this, but if you pull these out like this, when you're traveling, it gives you just enough curve to put your head to the side, and you fall asleep super easy. You can add or take away air from each section of the seat, so you can extend the seat surface. You can add or take away the bolster section, and you can pinpoint exactly on the lumbar support where you want the small of your back to be pushing out. It's super comfortable. Once you get it dialed in, it is incredibly nice to drive anywhere.
And 3
The locking differentials are, it's kind of funny. This is arguably one of the best off-road capable vehicles on the planet, and nobody ever uses them. But if you want to, they're there. So never turn those on pavement. The ground underneath you needs to have some give. And there's several how-to videos online that will go over this in detail of when and how to use those. But basically, they're locking differentials that will help you get out of pretty much any off-roading situation. It's pretty incredible. It's got a low mode, so cabins, 4-wheeling, whatever you want. And in the back, they've added almost 6 inches more legroom in the back, so it's much more comfortable than the previous generation. And the seats recline just at the perfect angle, so you can still be really comfortable on a longer drive. And you've got the center flip down here with a couple cup holders. You can fit a nice big cup in the door. And then you've got vents on the center and on the B pillar, so it is extra comfortable. And these right here, everybody asks, they're not speakers, they are for the ventilated seats.
Oh, that's nice.
So it takes the air from inside the cabin and recirculates it through the seats, so makes it really nice. All G-Wagons come standard with rear heated seats, as you can see there. And again, the grills for the Burmester sound system look really nice and sound incredible. And of course, the electronic controls for heat or ventilation. Storage, USB outlet there, and a 12-volt outlet as well. If you want even more room, you can fold the seats all the way flat by pulling this little tab right here. And then you put the headrest down, pull this, and it'll fall forward. You can have extra space for the back.
Oh, I got it.
Yep, push that. And pull this. So now you do have a little bit of a lip, but it is a bunch of extra room. So if you're going camping, needing to sleep back there, it probably wouldn't be the worst thing ever. Pretty awesome. All right, let's turn it off.
And the 23 G550 has this old school MBUX infotainment system, which is not the updated one. We had a new G-Wagon with the new updated interior, brings it more in line with all other Mercedes-Benz AMGs, such as the GLE63S and the GLE53. So I'm happy to see that. But what we have here is just the old school G-Class MBUX infotainment. It is not a touchscreen, and everyone is pretty happy to see the new changes.
They did a great job on the design of the G-Wagon. I'm excited to see a 25 here at our dealership, and we are taking orders for them now. I'm sure the list is going to get very long, so if you are interested, just let us know, and we will definitely get you on the list. G550, it's only got 4,000 miles on it, and it is going to be certified, so if you might be interested or want to come take a look at it, schedule a test drive, just let us know. We'll be here till about 7 o'clock today on Saturday, or Monday through Friday.
Subscribe to the channel for other videos.